Hi, my name's Natalie Howery. I'm a senior biosystems engineering major. I started at UNL the second semester of my sophomore year. I've been in Nebraska for the past 5 semesters. I'm originally from Southeast Pennsylvania, and I started college at a small school called Shippensburg University. I decided to make the move out to Nebraska when I realized I was more interested in agriculture and engineering than I was pre-med. So I loved the school I was at, but they didn't offer either ag or engineering. So that's when I realized I should make the switch over to the good life. Once classes started, I really tried to immerse myself in what UNL had to offer between clubs and different societies. So I joined my professional society, the American Society of Agricultural and Biological Systems Engineers, and I got so involved that I'm actually the president of it this coming year. I also joined the club crew team, so it's just a great sport, a lot of fun, but I met a lot of really cool people through it. I also really got involved with my professors. I made those connections. I went to office hours. I talked to them. I made sure they knew me and I knew them. And since I made those connections, I got recommended to do a UCARE program. It's undergraduate research, and if you haven't heard about it yet, you definitely will. It's pretty big and it's great. It's a great opportunity. It's a either 10-week summer research program or a 13-week, 2-semester long research program, and it's paid. But it's also a great opportunity to put on your resume if it's something you're interested in for grad school or even what you want to do when you graduate. But it's a great opportunity to see what you're interested in and to see if that is really what you're interested in. And if you're interested in it, I guarantee you there's a professor at UNL who's also interested in it and probably wants to do research. So when you're in class and your professor's talking about something that they seem really passionate about and you are too, talk to them after class and see if it's something they're interested in. So along with making connections with professors, make connections at career fairs. Don't worry if you're just a sophomore or just going to be a junior. And the worst they're going to tell you is no for a summer, but you can always come back next year and they'll remember you and be like, wow, I remember them. Look how much their resume has grown and developed. And they can only tell you no so many times. But my first semester here is after my sophomore year. I was going to be a junior and I got my first internship. I got it off the Husker Hire Link, which is also incredibly helpful. But I worked on a popcorn seed farm in central Nebraska, which was a great experience that I never thought I'd do in 100 years, but I loved it and I want to go back. But the next summer I worked for Case New Holland Industrial, and that was also a great internship. And I actually went and worked for them again this past summer, so it's 2 summers in a row, but never bank on working for the same company twice. Always be open to extending your horizons and seeing what else is out there. So always go back to the career fair, just because maybe you want to end up somewhere different when you graduate. But when I transferred here, somebody told me don't just survive, they told me to thrive. And I thought it was the lamest thing ever, and it's so corny, but I honestly believe it now. Don't just come to UNL to finish school and get your degree. Come here to make a difference, like learn something that you wouldn't be able to learn anywhere else. And so I guess my key takeaway is when you get involved on campus, meet people, make those connections, and remember there's always people out there to help you, whether it's in the engineering department or through your transfer peer mentor program. You're not alone here, and I think y'all do great.